Well, welcome back to the channel and to another 2K17 video. This, as always, is the 101. So here we go, episode number 2 of 5 things you might not know. But 2 quick things before we get into the video. Firstly, if you missed episode number 1, then check that one out. That will be linked down below. And secondly, just like you did last week, continue to send in things that you think others might not know that you reckon should be featured in this series. And yeah, with that said, intro out of the way, let's get into it. Episode number 2 of 5 things you might not know about WWE 2K17. So it kind of goes without saying that in 2K17, Shinsuke Nakamura is without doubt one of the best roster additions. Great new moves, a great moveset, and just generally a fun superstar to play as. Well, something that you might not know is that along with all the other good stuff, he also brings to the game a brand new superstar specific animation. Now, this animation takes place during the chain grappling sequence and happens when both superstars involved press the same button. When this happens, you get to see this very epic animation that we originally saw way back at NXT TakeOver Dallas. And yeah, classic Nakamura, some truly awesome stuff, and a nice touch from Nakamura in 2K17. Next up, we have got another superstar specific, or in this case, group specific entrance animation. Now, last week we featured the Hidden Brothers of Destruction entrance, and this week we're taking a look at what I believe to be the very first proper 4-man entrance animation in the game series. Yes, that is right, despite not being listed in the entrance section, as generally 4-man entrances are not a thing in the game. If you have all 4 Wyatt family members make their way to the ring as a group by way of being managers, you get this very epic 4-man entrance animation. What's also pretty cool is that along with the entrance, you also get a 4-man winning animation. Again, as far as I know, this is the first 4-man entrance and 4-man winning animation the series has seen, so yeah, some pretty nice stuff. Thing number 3 today is the ability to remove Sting's face paint. So as some of you probably know, what we could do in the last couple of games was to make his face paint a skin colour, which you can technically still do, but in 2K17 we can take this one step further by completely removing it. All you want to do for this is simply go to make Sting a new attire, go to use the second slot, and when selected, this version of Sting, as you can see, has no face paint. So if you're a fan of Sting, this is obviously pretty cool. And yeah, a non-face paint version of Sting in 2K17 can be done. Sticking with the creation suite for thing number 4, which is the new feature this year that allows you to duplicate or import superstar attires. So for example, let's say you have a custom wrestler and want to form a tag team and want matching attires, you can simply copy over the attire from your desired superstar and with zero hassle have the exact same attire. Now this works for both in-game superstars as well as custom wrestlers, and without doubt is a handy new feature that 2K have quietly added that you might not know about. And finally today, thing number 5, CM Punk in 2K17. Now it's not quite what you might be thinking, and no, CM Punk as an in-game superstar is of course not on the game, but what is pretty cool is that when you use the free aim camera within the Create an Arena mode and go over to this location as seen in the video, you can see multiple pay-per-view posters featuring none other than CM Punk. So is this a CM Punk Easter egg or leftover assets from a previous game? I would say the latter, but still kinda cool that these can be seen using this method, and definitely something that you might not know. So that is it for today, episode number 2 of 5 things you might not know done and dusted. Some things obviously more likely known than others, but still all in all, hopefully a thing or two that you might not have known. As always, if you have enjoyed today's video, then a like rating would be awesome to see. And of course, stay tuned to the channel for episode number 3 coming very, very soon. And with that said, until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.